leaving the guys to it. They're getting it sprayed. It's just finishing off the prep stuff. Here we have it then. We got the van back yesterday. The pods have been all sprayed and they're looking good. I'll quickly show you. So we've had a bit of a technical difficulty. They've ordered a replacement part for the... We're going to go for a fairly simple upgrade today. We're going to set these gas struts on either side of the doors just to give it a nice smooth opening. And then, I mean, it's quite cool. We got the van ahead of us with the white pods on the side. Ross has just picked it up and he's heading off to spray them. Week 31, we're back for another video. That short clip there, I just dropped Ross down to the van, so down at the barn, and he's taken the van off to get sprayed. It's getting them white pods colour matched with the grey. I've just nipped back home quickly to have some breakfast and things, and then I'm going to head down and see some of the process off the pods getting sprayed. So I'll show you along for that. Hopefully we can catch some of the prep work, and then maybe once I start spraying, although I may have to be out at the building when they're spraying. Back for another video. Week 31. I hope you enjoy. We've got the prep work going in for the pods now, all taped up. I'll put some blankets or things around the rest of it. Ross is currently just keying the paintwork slightly. There we are, we're leaving the guys to it. They're getting it sprayed. It's just finishing off the prep stuff, and then they'll close the door and spray it through. And then we'll have pods that go from white to grey, which should look pretty cool. So I'll show you once we get the van back. Just a quick stop up to Motor Mall. Just want to check if the parts for the big camper are here, because it's booked in for Thursday, just to get that engine light problem resolved. And then also I want to book in the Vandango camper van to get the issue with the oil level too high warning resolved, because it's annoying me. So I'm gonna just swallow the pill, pay the 160 quid or whatever it is for them to plug it into the diagnostics, and I'll get them to resolve it. So it's all working proper as it should be. So that's what we're doing. Here we have it then. We got the van back yesterday. It's now Wednesday morning. So we got the van back on Tuesday. The pods have been all sprayed and they're looking good. I'll quickly show you. There we are. There's the sprayed pod. There's the front on. A little bit brighter so you can see it better. Can't really get it to look any brighter for you, but you get an idea. There's one side, there's the other. All colour matched now. Looks pretty damn good, to be fair. Here you go. So with the pods, they're a little bit thinner at the front, so they don't stick out too much at the front. And then you get quite a bit down the back. So that's the back profile off it. And then we go back to here, you just see a little pod sticking out on either side. Looks pretty swish. I'm going to make my way down to the tip to get rid of some of the rubbish and the metalwork. We've got the metal cutouts and then also cardboard and things like that. So we'll sort that out now, run them to the tip, and then we'll get on with the day. Morning folks, we are Thursday morning and I've just finished up at the gym, and I'm going to drop off the big van up to Motor Mall as we have the van booked in to get that engine light resolved. So the parts should be here now. I mean, I checked up on Monday and they weren't there, but they should be here. So we'll run the van up and then we'll go from there. So fingers crossed, we should be sorted today. Van's dropped off, so we'll head to Cycle 360 to spend probably all day, most likely, spending ridiculous amounts on overpriced lattes and mediocre food. Brilliant. Anyway, that's enough complaining for today. I'm looking forward to it. So, but most importantly, we should have a fixed issue, engine light issue with the van should be resolved, which is good. I'm making my way over now. Have a coffee with Harvey. Might show you that. What I am going to show you is these Porsches as we walk past. And we can dream about what's to come in the future. So we've had a bit of a technical difficulty. They've ordered a replacement part for the thing that's been causing the issue with the engine light, and the part that they've ordered was delivered faulty. So they had it all plugged in and hooked up, and they were coding it to the vehicle and it wouldn't code. So they've now had to order a replacement for that part. So that means we've been up at Cycle 360 all day and the issue has not been fixed. So pretty disheartening, but it's booked back in. It will be fixed. It'll be replaced and it'll be fixed. So they've put the old one back in, sorry, I should say. And yeah, they've booked me back in for Monday after next. They said they would get me in next week, but I'm hoping to go away to go to the NEC, which I'll I'll give you a bit more on later. So potentially going to go away in this van next week. But yeah, unfortunately, issue hasn't been resolved, but it's completely out of my control. So nothing I can do. We'll just get on with it. Hopefully we'll have it fixed week after next. And then we'll be golden, baby. Hey, I wonder where the van will be up to next time they have it in to fix the issue. Because every time I bring it back to them, I've done more and more things to the van. So we never know. We could have a finished van by the time it's all fixed and resolved. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's fixed week after next. But yeah, for now, I'm going to head in and then we'll give you some sort of update when I have one. Ciao for now, people. We've got the Vandango camper just been returned. So have to clear it all out. Give all the stuff a wash, the bedding, there's the duvet sleep sacks that we use. You got all the towels and things there, and then obviously pillows. What we'll do, so just empty it all out now, get the first load of washing on, and then I'll give it a clean inside. Pop the pop top up, let it air out for a bit. It's straight back out this evening, so quick turnaround, and then it's back out again. So Friday, today, will just be a day of sorting the Vandango camper. And then I'm going to do some organising. I'm going to do some organising for next week for the camper van show and maybe collecting some bits for the big van. But for now, focus is cleaning this van. Let's get it sorted. Saturday morning, and no, it's not Saturday afternoon. We're going off to Motorworld to get a ratchet set so I can complete a small job on the van to check my weekly conversion test done. See how this looks, see if that's any better. Test on to see how I look, or is it too bright because of the sunshine. Current setup opening. Ooh, rubbish, all manual. Let's see how this looks. We're gonna go for a fairly simple upgrade today. We're gonna set up these gas struts on either side of the doors just to give it a nice smooth opening. Having fit the side pods on the side of the van now, there is no benefit for the van door opening all the way. So instead of having this little mechanical setup where you can open it all the way, we'll just remove that altogether. Then when it comes to doing the internals, we don't have to worry about this little arm thing here. Yeah, that's also a benefit of installing these struts. Not only that, the door opens a lot nicer. It's like a nice smooth shh, which is what we want. So yeah, pretty simple install. We've got the two struts here, 950mm for the passenger, 900mm for the driver's side, and then a couple of other bits. So you've got your ball strut adapter thing for the side of the door, and then we have the little ball strut end that we're going to be installed on the inside, and then a couple of other bits like some washers. So yeah, fairly easy install. What do you want, Charlotte? Right, I'm doing some installs on the inside. We'll show you along the way. Right, so we just need to remove this end nut here and replace it with one of these ball end things. So take this out. There we are. So do the other side as well. What are they actually called? No, it doesn't say a name on them. Yeah, so we'll just take out this end one. All it is on the door, you're just taking, what is it, like a door stop, is it? Yeah, no, that is, it's a door stop that clicks the mechanism, it closes the door in. So you've got your two top bolts up here, so you just want to take them out, you fit this little ball strut end in, and then just tighten them back on, and that's all it is. Like that. Once that's all in place, you just want to install the gas strut. Okay, I see. So take out both the pins, and then it's the smaller size one, so the 900mm goes on the driver's side, and then your bigger 950mm goes on the passenger. So let's just nip these 2 pins out. Okay, that's easier. Okay, that's easy. Okay, ignore me. I think... No. Haha! I think this fits a lesson. How the hell am I going to get that in? Straight in the hole. Where around it come? It looks alright, doesn't it? Let's put this other one on. Right, just before I fit this other one, let's just give you an example. Voila. I mean, maybe once the door has a bit more weight to it, it will be a good addition. I think the door's too light at the minute. Let's see how this one looks once it's on. Pin 1, pin 2. Is it? Why did it look so much smoother in the video? So slow. I mean, it's fine. Right, that's them both in. I don't know whether it needs more weight on the door. I'm going to leave these on for now. Let me show you from the outside. 1. Voila! Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure. I shall keep hold of the bits I've took out for now. Right, there we are though. That's the upgrade for the week. So we've had 2 things done on the van. We've just fitted them gas struts on the back doors, and then also we had the pod sprayed. Let's show you the pods one last time. We've got the pods colour matched with the rest of the van in the grey, which looks pretty swish. Inside's white, but it shouldn't matter too much because that'll be all covered up with some sort of solution for a internal cover-up job. That's the driver's side one. And then there's the 2 gas struts that we've just fit the plates on, just on the outside there, and then your little ball point end going in there. It's pretty sturdy. Just put the pins back in. And then yeah, if I close the door, and then I mean, it's quite cool. That one seems pretty, like it flows a bit easier. I think the plan is to remove these little mechanical contraptions as they're not needed now. And then once the doors are closing, I'm not having to be concerned about going into my internal furnitures or into my electrical system, which is most likely going to be on that side. So I don't know, nice little upgrade. Doesn't cost much. I'll put the prices of everything. So what have I purchased? You've got your 2 gas struts. You've got the 2 plates with the ball joint end, and then your 2 little ball joint ends here. And then also I bought some washers because I didn't have any, but I mean, they're going to be used for a couple different things. And then I bought some spanners, as I did not have any spanners. Well, I do have spanners, just not a clean set where I know they all are. So I just bought some spanners as well. And then I used my pre-existing drill ends and the impact drill. 2 jobs done on the van this week. One I didn't do because it was getting sprayed, not up for that sort of job. And then also a smaller job, but still a job done. Anyway, right, I might call it here for the vlog, finish it here. I don't think I've got anything else to show you this week. Jobs ticked off on the conversion. Busy week, I say busy. A busy day yesterday with the Vandango camper. It's just come back from North Wales and now it's heading back away up to Scotland with a friend, which is quite cool. I didn't show you yesterday because it was all a bit manic in the end, getting the same day turnaround, but got the job done, got the van all cleaned. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in next week's.